tell you why the dragon acronym began. So when I was first starting out 16 years ago, I was taking on any client. Any client was a good client. I didn't care about who was an ideal client, who was a fit. None of that was even an opportunity because I was scrambling to build a client base. And with doing that, I opened myself up to individuals in scope that weren't respectful, that weren't delightful, that were archaic and very challenging to work with, that weren't a good fit for me immediately or long term. And it came into a situation where I was helping an individual, a catering firm, with their bookkeeping. It's heavily paper based. We were always shuffling paper back and forth, working on a desktop backup system, even the disks. We went from the floppy disks. Yes, I said it, totally dated myself. I know. We went from the floppy disks to the CDs, doing the backups to a USB drive. That was our innovation. And at one point, the restaurant, the catering business had a restaurant front, wasn't doing very well. And I had to deliver some bad news. And it wasn't taken well. It wasn't taken well. While I was providing the paperwork back and my bill and the statement of account because I hadn't been paid, I was assaulted with a broom. I had a broom thrown at me. And so from that situation, I took that broom and I rode out of the cafe, the little restaurant there, like the Wicked Witch of the West. And I wish I would have kept that broom because it would have been really neat to have, in my office today. But when I was sitting there outside with this broom, I was thinking to myself, what the heck just happened? I did everything right. I balanced the books. I did the sales tax return. I made sure the balance sheet was correct and the profit and loss correct. And I delivered the paperwork and I did it as fast as I could. What did I do wrong? It can't be me. It has to be the client. In which case, it's very easy to place blame on that client. Of course, they threw a broom at their bookkeeper. Probably not the best ethical thing you could think of. But then I had to realize I had some fault in this relationship too. As much as my pride and my ego did not want to acknowledge that, as I was looking at the sidewalk, I realized I have ownership in this issue too. And what my ownership was is that I didn't value myself. And I was letting any individual take advantage of our services, essentially not pay for them, and treat us like crap. That's what I was doing. So that's when I created the dragon methodology. Maybe after a few steps, I started thinking of this fire breathing dragon because that's how I felt in that moment. And it just stayed. It just stayed with me. This dragon just stayed with me. It was present in my meditations. It was presence in the Reiki training. Anyone familiar with Reiki will know this too. And it just kept hanging around this dragon. And I realized the dragon is my ideal client. And I need to make sure I have something that resonates to that. Now, that's a highly personalized story. Maybe yours isn't as deep and dramatic as mine, but pick something. That's all I'm trying to help you understand today is pick something that will help be your guiding light, that North Star to guide you to ensuring that you're bringing in the right clients, not only for you, but for your team as well. And that will help you long term in any decisions that you make. Now, when we have discovery calls with clients, I know within 5 minutes, are they a dragon or are they not? And it's not necessarily are they good and bad people. It's just, are they a good fit for our organization? And if not, then our role is to try and find someone that is a good fit for them because we want what's in the best interest of everyone, even if that means not working with us. So I hope that helps you understand what the dragon methodology is to me and maybe how you can be using it in your firm as well. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye.